I can't lie, that beat is a bop. That beat is a bop. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. When I found that one, I knew it had to be the intro to the stream every time. I'm telling you, that song is a bop. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. We're going standing today, a little bit different than usual, just for a little while. I've been here all day recording, so it's gonna be nice to stretch the legs out, you know what I mean? So, but we did just finish our video. The video for tomorrow is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be a Grixis discard deck. You'll see why I quoted that tomorrow, but it's a fun one. We got to the top 1400 again and then went right back down. It's just up and down with this ladder right now, but you know what? More wins than losses means it's a pretty good day. What about you guys? How you doing? We got Steve-O, Athena, Slothy, That Boy, Kelly, Fear, Cryonics. What's up, man? Black's Magic, and some of these names are hard to read fast. The Andrew, what's up? What's up? Click, Firewater, what's going on? AJ, CB. Thank you guys all for being here, man. I appreciate it very much. Hello from the plane. Won't be around much. Landing soon. Okay, let's go. Safe landings to you, man. I hope that your trip was fun. Wait, you're just getting here or are you leaving here? I know you were going to Arizona. Couldn't remember what the time frame was on that though. By the way, guys, we got some new cards spoiled off of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if you guys want to, I've got it all set up. You guys tell me. I'll kind of let you guys, you know, dictate how today goes. We've got the cards set up right here to look through. I haven't looked at literally any of them yet, so I'm down if you guys want to. If not, we can play, you know, on the ladder. I'll let you guys kind of decide. We can do both. We can look at the cards and go back on the ladder after. I don't know how many cards have been spoiled. How crazy is this? Is it like the whole set, or let me see? I'm just scrolling through here. It doesn't look like a ton. Well, actually, it does look like quite a bit. That's a lot of cards. Yeah, I don't know if we can go through every single one, but maybe like the mythics and rares we can look at. Wait, which ones are... They got different logos. Oh, gosh. Okay, which logo is the one we want to be looking at? Is it the one with the turtle on it, or the one like this? Is it this one, or is it the one with the turtles on it down here at the bottom? I think it's the turtle ones, right? Is this like the ones with the shells? Is that like the commander sort of only? Yeah, I think so, right? TMNT? Okay. What's up, man? Love the content, bro. What's going on? How's it going? New talents look awesome. I can't wait to see them, man. The whole thing is spoiled. Oof. Are there any good token cards from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't know, man. They said some. Swayze, I got up against your mono white cats on the ladder like 7 times today. Oh, man. I haven't seen him once today, unfortunately. Lots of artifacts. The shell is the commander. Yeah, turtles, I think. Swayze, did you see Dark Ritual is back? I did not, no. Let's take a look at him for a little bit here, though. Let's take a look at a couple of cards and see what's going on. We'll take a look at some of the mythics for sure. Starting things off, we got Broadcast Takeover. We'll get into some mythic gameplay here after this is over. I do apologize for those who don't want to see this, but I do want to see some of these new cards because I haven't yet, and I'm kind of excited. All right, gain control of all artifacts your opponents control until the end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste until the end of turn. Sorry, I'm gonna turn down the music in my head. Let me know if the music's too loud for you guys. So you can steal all the artifacts that the opponent controls, untap them, and gain haste till the end of turn. How ridiculous of a card is that? That sounds so beyond niche, it's not even funny. But I mean, what if you gave your opponent a ton of like treasures or something? That'd be kind of funny. All right, then we got the Dark Leo and Shredder. That's a really cool looking card. It's a 1/3 2-mana creature for sneak. I know the sneak works a lot like ninjutsu, right? It's if you attack into the opponent, you can kind of swap them out. What's the difference between ninjutsu and sneak? Can someone tell me that in the chat? Attacking ninjas you control have death touch. Attacking ninjas have death touch. Okay. Whenever Leo and Shredder deal combat damage to a player, create a ninja token. Then if you control 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half of their life rounded up. Okay. very much, hold on. So create the token. Then if you control 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life. So you have to land the attack and you have to control 5 ninjas. They lose half their life. That sounds like some big stipulations for that to be effective. I don't think that card's going to be very good, right? Doing rough, bro. MTG is my excuse. Synthesizer is in trouble. Oh, that's very true. Synthesizer decks would get absolutely cooked by that, but that's definitely going to be a sideboard card for that matchup, right? Definitely not a best of one thing. They have to be unblocked, but isn't that the same with ninjutsu? It's like the same thing, right? Kin Binding deck was sick today. Been running a very similar one since Lorwyn came out. Nice, man. I'm glad you liked it. Shout out to Brock for that one, man. Nothing different. It's the exact same thing. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Sneak can be countered. Oh, sneak can be countered. So it's a casting effect. Is that right? And it's still as cast. Okay, gotcha. So it's the exact same thing, but it's casting and it can be countered. Got it. Okay, got it. I think I understand now. That's good though. I think that's honestly probably better. Interacting with ninjutsu has been like impossible in the past, and that's pretty powerful. So we got 4 mana Donatello. It's a 3/5. Donatello's always been my favorite. Put 3 1/1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so this is very much playing along with like the cookies build where you get the small artifacts down and animate them, right? 1/1 counter on the and it becomes a robot. Activate as a sorcery. Whenever an artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, if it had a counter on it, put those counters on top or up. Or put the counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. So it just passes the counters off to something else. Okay, another card that to me seems a little underwhelming, but Pedro and Casper, thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team. Welcome, welcome. It disappears the same as Void. This set will be standard legal, right? Yes, this will be standard legal, yes. East Coast, wish I could play you. Yeah, we do actually play against you guys on the first Wednesday of every month. If you want to get in on that, you just got to be at the stream early enough. Official, what's going on, man? Unfortunately, yes, this set will be standard legal. Oh, you're not a big fan of this one or what? Not a big fan of this set, I can tell. What's up, Swayze? How's it going? While both the return unblocked attacker to the hand, a new card into play attacking sneak can be countered and is limited to declare blockers. Gotcha. Okay. I honestly like that a little bit better though. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Up next, we got Krang. This is a 9 mana artifact creature. Holy cow. Legendary. I guess those other 2 were legendaries too, huh? Flying, trample, indestructible, and haste. Of course, it's 9 mana. Why not? Other artifact creatures you control have flying, trample, indestructible, and haste. Okay, pretty simple. That would be pretty ridiculous to get in with like a Nexus of Becoming and like your Thunder Hulks and stuff. All right, up next we got Leonardo, who also has sneak. Sorry about that. Double strike. It's a 3/3. It goes in sneak for 4, so it's the same cost. During your turn, you may cast creature spells with power and toughness 1 or less from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters with a finality counter on it. Okay. Power or toughness 1 or less from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, the creature enters a finality counter on it. Okay, I guess so. Why the sneak cost 4 on this is kind of confusing to me. I'm trying to think of like the benefit, because if the sneak costs the same as the card, I was like the ability has to be pretty outrageous when it lands an attack, right? But it's not when it's landing an attack. It's during your turn you may just cast the creature spells. I mean, this would be really good in like a toughness matters sort of build where you get the the big butts creatures that have 0 power. Michelangelo. Oh, this one I've already seen. This one is pretty ridiculous, right? It's like a new Kona style card. We can skip that one for now. Mondo Gecko. 3 mana lizard mutant for 2/3. Legendary creature. Discard a card until the end of your turn. Mondo Gecko becomes a color of your choice. It gains hexproof from that color. Whenever a gecko deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each color among permanents you control. This card looks pretty cool. This one seems like it'd be probably pretty good in like a Vivid package or something. It can change its colors and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. Beef Drew coming in with the 31 months. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you for the 31, brother. Let's ride. Yeah. It's like they figured out the kids of the 80s and 90s are grown out and disposable income. Yeah, right? That's pretty much it. Not a big fan of the TMNT at all, but not trying to yuck anyone else's yum. Happy that you're all excited for it. I'm a little indifferent, Athena. I've always liked Ninja Turtles, but I don't, for some reason, when you say Ninja Turtles with MTG, it just, to me, it's kind of not ringing a bell either. I don't really know if I love the mixture, but I do like Turtles, so I'm open to it, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, Continue has me hype. I see that being an expensive card in the set. Continue. We're not there yet. Well, I can't wait to see that one, though. We'll see. We got another Is It creature. Here we go. I'm sure this is going to be absolutely busted out of its mind. It's Is It color. So we got 2, 4, 5 mana. Creature Dragon. Okay. Whenever this creature enters, if you cast it, you may put a card you own from outside the game into your hand. Whenever you cast this creature. Okay. So whenever this creature enters, if you cast it. Got it. Card from outside the game into your hand. Okay, that's not super crazy. 5 mana, 5/5 flyer. That's okay. Actually, it is pretty busted, isn't it? Because that'll actually give you a sideboard in best of 1, right? That's actually really... Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now how good Jeskai Controls just got with this card. Because Jeskai Control can set up an entire sideboard of scenarios. Like, for instance, this card here, if you're up against Simulacrum Synthesizer, imagine going and grabbing that. That could be really good in best of 1. Raphael, 4 mana, 4/4, must be blocked if able, and it has Enrage. Whenever Raphael dealt damage, add that much red until the end of turn. You don't lose mana as the steps end. So this is just a big mana ramp card for red if it does land an attack. So far, I'm not seeing anything that's like jumping out to me personally that I love. 2 mana Super Shredder. 1/1 Menace. Whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Super Shredder. Well, Mono Black aggro just got a lot better. Super Shredder. Technodrome. Reach Trample. I'm sorry, 2 mana 3/3 artifact creature. Reach Trample. This creature can't attack or block unless power is 6 or greater. Sacrifice another artifact, draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Interesting. Okay. That's a really interesting card. Reach and Trample. Can't attack or block. Sacrifice an artifact, draw a card. I'm trying to think of like a scenario where that would be really busted. I guess it would be pretty good in like a weapons manufacturing deck or something. Cloning of Shredder is a 6 mana saga. First saga is exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary and it's a mutant in addition to its other types. That's pretty cool. So it's a 6 mana reanimator spell to start. And then it goes create a copy create a token that's a copy of a card exiled with this saga, except it isn't legendary and isn't wow. So this card, this is the first card jumping off the page to me that seems really fun. You exile a creature from only your graveyard, okay, and it creates a token as a copy. Bringer of the Last Gift is unfortunately out there, which is really annoying, but I don't think that's very good for this card because it will just keep sweeping your other bringers. But basically you create a token of a copy of that card every time. That's pretty busted. I think I would really like to see that in play with some serious nonsense, like maybe like a Massacre Worm or something. Then we got the Last Ronin, which is another 6 mana enchantment saga. Destroy all creatures, so it's a sweeper. Mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And it's in Golgari colors, which means another busted card for Reanimator. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone this turn, put 3 1/1 counters on it, and it gains Trample and Lifelink. And Indestructible until the end of turn. Nothing super crazy with that one. Could you make a deck where it's just as fast as possible? Yeah, you could definitely make it. You can make an aggro deck. Absolutely. You can make there's decks that can win on like turn 3 and 4 these days. Yeah, it's weird for MTG. Welcome to Fortnite. I mean, it has been working for Fortnite, I guess, right? Wonder if this set flops like Spider-Man set. I don't know. It seems like these cards are already a lot better than the Spider-Man cards. I think the Spider-Man one was a little bit rushed. Like a super fast deck? Yeah, you could. There are really fast decks out there. TMNT did go dimensional. That's true. After Avatar, I don't know if they will be able to make other sets as good as Atla or Avatar. I don't know. I mean, I think we should give them a chance to surprise us, because they've surprised me in the past before. I didn't know Final Fantasy was going to be crazy, but it was absolutely wild. You can pull your sideboard. Still on the fence about TMNT. I'll most likely treat TMNT like I did Lord of the Rings. I'll play it by itself. Swayze, based on your playstyle in your last few videos, have you ever considered rebranding to Token Guy? No, I haven't. Tokens are fun and everything, but you know, I just feel like like this card right here is a perfect example of it. Like this, it just seems to me that creating tokens of things can be the most busted out of pocket things you can do. And like this card right here just screams like shenanigans to me, you know, but it's just tokens inherently, you know. Saw it the other day, make a Kavero decks even more powerful. Yeah, right. Rise of the Dead, Technodrone, The Last Ronin. Technodrone plus The Last Ronin? So Technodrone plus The Last Ronin. It says this creature can't attack or block unless power 6 or greater. Sacrifice another artifact. This says destroy all creatures, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone this turn, put a 3/1/1 counters on it. It gains trample, lifelink, indestructible. Well, that doesn't really make sense playing these together. This would end up obviously coming in after this, destroying every creature, and it would be gone. Obviously, you can bring it back to your hand, I'm sure, and play it, but then it can't attack to get these counters unless it already has counters, you know? Let's see. So, Tyrant. Well, what the heck is this? Trice Rat? I have no idea what that is. Commander. It's a 2 mana with double X cost for 2/2. Flying. Whenever this creature attacks, dinosaurs you control other than this creature get +1/1 and gain flying until the end of turn. When this creature enters, create X amount of 2/2 dinosaur soldiers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Dinosaurs just got a little bit of a bump, but it's in white, which means you'd probably have to go Naya. Turtles in Time is a 7 mana sorcery card. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. Each player may shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library. Then each player who does draws 7 cards. Basically, this card just says reset the game, huh? Turtles in Time for 7 mana, you just reset the game. Except you keep your mana. Agent Bishop, Man in Black, human soldier, 3 mana, 1/2. At the beginning, oh wait, we're getting to the rares now. I think we should take a break because we're into the rares now, which could take us a long time. I'm gonna look up those 2 cards somebody told me to look up. Hold on. What's the card's name? Somebody was saying that a certain card is back. What card were we talking about? Hold on, let me go up a little bit here. Dark Ritual is back. Which card? What's the card name that's the new Dark Ritual? I'm gonna read it. And then there was a Continue was another card somebody said. Continue. Looking for the card that says Continue. Hold on one second. Okay, not seeing it yet. Is it a rare? I would imagine it's got to be at least a rare, right? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm not seeing it, unfortunately. It's a white card. It's still called Dark Ritual. Gotcha. Continues a 2 mana white card. It's literally just another reprint of Dark Ritual. Gotcha. Okay, I thought you were saying there was a card that was like Dark Ritual, but they just reprinted it. Gotcha. That makes sense. I will definitely take a look at the rest of these later. We will jump into We'll jump into some games here in a second. There's just so many cards, obviously, to go over. I can't do them all. Can't do them all. Am I tripping? I'm not seeing Dark Ritual, and I'm also not seeing Continue. Are these guys on commons? All right. I'll have to go back and do some research because I'm not seeing them, unfortunately. All right, let me go ahead and get some games going here. Let's get some games going. I don't know which deck list I want to play yet, though. Oh, man. If I stand as like normal, which is like this, I get cut off by the camera because my desk doesn't go high enough. I'm just a little too tall, so I kind of got to like do one of these and it starts to hurt my back. All right, which deck list are we playing here? Can't play the new discard, unfortunately. Why is it like got a blue bubble around it? What the heck? Oh, all of them do that? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna play auras a little bit. We didn't really get to play auras a whole lot last stream. Let's play some auras real fast. And I'm gonna go ahead and lower this down. Oi! All right. It's not coming to standard. Oh, gotcha. You guys were talking about non-standard base cards. Okay. Okay, gotcha. My fault. Do you have every single card? I do not, no. Can we drop a link to an image? Not here, John, unfortunately. Trying to think of the best way for you to do something like that. I guess you could DM me on Discord would be the best way to do it. Is it? Obviously, I mean, I gotta ask. I'm sure it is, but is it appropriate? Let me copy the Discord link for you so you can send it via Discord. There's the Discord link for anybody who wants the Discord. It's right there. All right, so the opponent drops down a familiar. Let's go ahead and get them familiar with the Shelter by Ghosts. Don't mind if I do. Land shouldn't be counted. I don't know. What do you suggest for a really fast deck, or play one maybe? That would be sweet. We just played one the other day, yesterday's stream. It's Naya Counters is my kind of go-to aggro deck. It's a lot like this mono green deck you're seeing here, but it's Naya. I did do a video on it a little while back. If you go back and take a look, I believe a Nim is the like thumbnail on the picture. You'll see it's my last deck list that I posted that has Naya colors, the red, white, and green. All right, so we'll do this and just keep on beating them down. And I don't think my Shard Mage's Rescue is even going to be relevant against an opponent like this because it's green, so their best removal is going to be, you know, fighting mechanics. Hopefully I can just close out the game fast here. This one's pretty fast. No, it's not your fault. I thought it was coming to standard. My mistake. I'm glad it's not. That would be killer. Did you play today's deck yet? Looked fun. Great video. And thank you, Brock. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't played that yet. We could. Target permanent. Yeah, let's do that. What did they target? They targeted armor. Well, that's nice. Oh, wait. Hexproof. Okay, we're good. Hexproof. Okay. Whew, that scared me. I thought for a second I screwed up. I was like, wait a minute. I can't bypass exiling effects, but I can because it gets hexproof, not just indestructibility. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we're playing you. Sure. That was a close one. GG's, we got him. I want to reanimate Krang. Yeah, Krang looks like a really good reanimation target, that's for sure. Continue. Choose up to 4 target creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. Return them to the battlefield. Okay, that's pretty cool. How much mana does that cost, though? Slothy, let me know how much mana that costs. You might have already told me. Let's play this one more time. I'm gonna play it a couple times and then we'll switch to the Boros deck. Yeah, the standard cards have the turtle heads on them. Yeah, we found that one out. Slim Shaney, thank you so much for the $10 in the super chat. Shout out Slim for the 10. Let's go. Hold on one second. I want to give you some props here. Just give me 1 second to keep this hand real fast. Get the ball rolling. I'm like 10 minutes behind the stream, but I would have guessed you were a Mikey fan over Donatello. Leonardo is the best, though. Hey, thank you so much for the 10. Yeah, I've always been a Donatello fan. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little lost right now. Donatello, yes. Donatello's purple, yes. I've always been a Donatello fan since I was a kid. And it's really because, you know, as a kid, you want to be different, and Donatello never got the love I felt like he deserved. And so I've always been a Donatello fan. That was before they started giving him those crazy personalities and Donatello became like the tech guy. But I really liked Donatello growing up because in the original games and stuff, like it was just always more fun for me personally to play with the staff. I loved games where you had characters with the staff, whatever fighting game it would be. I always picked the staff guy. Team Leo debate over. I can see Leo is definitely a close second for me. Definitely a close second. All right, I'm gonna just slam this and give first strike. I mean, we're really overextending with this, but I do have ward too, so we'll see what happens. All right. That's funny though. Thank you for the 10 though, brother. I really appreciate that. I hope you hear that. I hope you're hearing me say thank you. I know you're behind, but this card's 2 cards. Sheesh. Well, we are definitely committed now to the mage. It's over. If we lose the mage, it's over. I really hope nothing happens here. I really hope the opponent doesn't do anything nefarious here. Oh, that's a good find. It's a really good find. All right, we're sitting at a pretty cool 63 life total right now. It'd be a real shame if they had a removal spell right now. Be a real shame if they had a removal spell. All right, cool. I am presenting lethal. Brother! Oh, it doesn't matter. I would have been able to avoid it anyways, but they screwed up on that one. They should have done that first. That would have bypassed the ward and everything. Oh, this is perfect. This gives me lethal. Watch this. Lethal. Bang! Let's go, dude. My man, dual swords, enough said. Raphael all the way. Raphael is, yeah, he does get no love. I will say that. He does get no love. Yeah, I guess you're right. Raphael does get shown no love. But he is one of, like, he's got main character energy, you know, so he's a beast. Yeah, see, Michelangelo is everyone's favorite. I get why, obviously. He's got the best personality, but... Donatello is always my pick character, especially SNES games, Manhattan version. Yeah, he was always the best to me. I just love the staff, man. Yeah, the life gain on that was crazy, huh? Yeah, Death Touch Tribal, it's like rock, paper, scissors. First Strike Tribal versus Death Touch Tribal. GG's. In the OG movie, Raphael fights the entire Foot Clan all... Yeah, I know, right? That was one of the better scenes. Don't they find them all beaten up the next day or something like that? Love that movie. I just want to try Mono Blue Mill with the Kitsune technique, River Churn in a Mono Blue Tempo Shell. This hand, I guess, looks pretty good. Mono blue mill is really fun. I mean, as long as you're doing it in a way that's like unique. I really like mono blue mill. We've done it a couple of times now. Mill opponent by turn 4 seems balanced. Yeah. He gets kicked into the house from the roof because he's running home. I knew it had something to do with the rooftop. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we'll do this and say go. Seems good. I'm really hoping the Atali's favor can hit something massive for us here. Oh boy, is this Reanimator? Guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, it's not Reanimator. They're just going to look for, like, I'm guessing a Badgermole Cub. The Speaker is an interesting piece to have in this deck, huh? Yeah, that's a pretty interesting little shenanigan you got going on there. I'll take it. I always seem to find Restoration Magic off the Atali's favor. It's so crazy. Like, you really want to get like a Sheltered by Ghosts, you want to get like an Ethereal Armor, but you always get a Restoration Magic. It's pretty silly. I'll even take another creature, but nah. Never happens. So they've got 4 mana, Ouroboros, definitely a possibility. No, they go with the Riddler, drawing 2. But that means they're good on me. Like, they can't play another land, right? Why is it not telling me anymore whether or not a land has entered the battlefield for the turn? I feel like it has, hasn't it? Mockingbird on the Badgermole Cub. Nice. Yeah, we're pretty cooked here, I think. I think we're pretty much going to be running into a Crater Hoof here at this point. All right. Wow, what a bummer. What a bummer. Swing in for 7. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Man, I just got so hungry out of the blue. Let's go ahead and enter tapped. Just started thinking about food just now. What's going on, Blob? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Donatello is #1 in my hearts of the nerds. Yeah, that's so true. So true. Nino, what are you doing? Oh my God, Nino with the $79.99. Are you kidding me, man? What in the world? Swayze, I love everything you're doing. Stay blessed, brother. Also, massive shout out to the mob. Let's go, dude. No, man. Shout out to you for the $79.99, brother. I appreciate you very much. Dude, you guys are unreal. What are we doing? I keep looking like there's no way. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That is way, way too much, man. But I appreciate you very much for it. Unbelievable. Oh man, you guys are crazy. I feel like I can't move on past this now. I was gonna read some other comments, but man, Nino, appreciate you, brother. All right, that's not ideal. I do have potentially lethal here though. They only have, well, they have 2 flyers now. I didn't even realize. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. They have 2 flyers. Okay. Let's just swing in, see where they block. Let's see where they block. Is it possible to close this thing out? No, because they're going to block the big one, obviously. So it's not possible to close out. But I could take care of a lot of this nonsense. Let's do Shard Mage's Rescue on this one. So more power gets through, right? That goes to 6, it kills that. And then let's give Indestructibility and gain 3 life. Seems pretty good. I guess maybe blowing up the Badgermole Cub might have been the smarter play, but was trying to get more damage through. I don't know if that was the right call. I do not know. I do know that lands are not helping me. So it all comes down to this. Can the opponent end the game right now? They do have 2 Badger Mole Cubs, tons of mana to work with. They cannot. So how do they plan on stopping this? How do they plan on stopping the fairy onslaught? We have a fairy army. And we just keep drawing lands just to top it all off, which is amazing. You love to see it. You love to see it. Waiting on the opponent here, I guess. What's your take on swapping the red out for the blue? Adding in S9 Antics and Fresh Start. Huh. Take the red out for the blue. I'm not familiar with either one of those cards. I'm trying to think of what those cards are. Fresh Start. Are those like, are those auras you can attach to your opponent's creatures to shut them down? Is that, because blue typically works with their auras that way. I'm starting to wonder, Mardu Fairies. Is this deck Mardu Fairies? It is not. It is not. It just so happens that Bitter Bloom Bear can take over any game, really. Let's go, Nino. Yeah, no kidding, man. You should put a PayPal link too, so YouTube isn't stealing so much for just providing a platform. Well, I appreciate you bringing that up. I do have, I believe it's in the description of this, the live. I actually didn't even set it up. It just automatically set it up when I set up OBS, Streamlabs OBS. It made me set something up. But yeah, there's a little link in the description down below, and it does actually go straight to that, but it doesn't matter. I'll take the love wherever you guys are willing to give it. Seriously, thank you. Do you have any recommendations on how to do red only racing build? I've been trying it with planeswalkers, but I struggled to get consistent wins. Red only racing build. I'm not too sure what the racing build means. Am I like a tint of blue today? I feel like this camera is so weird sometimes. Like I'm a shade of blue. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean by that. If it's like mono red, like ramp to big things like Ugin, I don't know if that's super good right now, but it has been in the past. I could look at it, but random Aetherize, that would really stink. The youngest son is turning 1 this March. Sitting on my lap, love watching MTGA. Either me playing or watching the streams and videos. Love that, man. Thank you for being a part of the stream, and that's awesome, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to fatherhood, honestly. It's the best. What are we doing here? Let's switch it up. I know some people wanted to see the 1-turn kill deck. Let's do it. We're kicking butt right now, man. Oh, max speed. Gotcha, max speed. So you're wanting to do max speed decks with planeswalkers, is that right? Well, here's the thing. Next week we do play your guys' deck list, right? So next week, it's too bright now. Next week we play whatever deck list you guys want to bring to the table, to the stream. If you're here early enough next week, I can take a look at your deck list, and you can kind of just leave me a note asking me to you know, punch it up or do whatever to it, and I can take a look. Or you can leave it in the Discord. If you want to, you know, put it in the Discord tab and, you know, at me, I'll try my best. I can't always get back to those, but if you want to, I can try my best to get back to you on it. It's pretty rare that I'm able to, you know, get in there and chat it up, but I try my best. I do see a lot of them, though. Okay, well, up against Reanimator. I don't like this match ever. This match feels bad no matter how you look at it. I'm so blue. You are blue. It's a sign of add blue into the deck. I'm sorry you're not feeling so well, man. I apologize. That's tough. Marty Fairies though, seriously? Yeah, I know that was definitely Marty Fairies. Do it for the mob, the memes too. Oh, you want me? You're saying you want me to play Marty Fairies? Gotcha. Maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know if you can. I don't know how many. I don't know how many fairies are in the colors of Mardu. That might be the only one. No, there's got to be mono black fairies actually, right? There's a couple. But like, are there red fairies or white fairies? I don't think so. I don't think there is. Having fun with Corroding Dragonstorm, looking a little overlooked little card that works well. Things like Core, Unholy Annex. I've been working today on trying to put together a Dragons deck. Actually, if you guys want to, I can show you in a little bit. And if you don't mind trying to punch it up for me, I would appreciate it. Like if you guys have any ideas, but I can't seem to get it to work, man. I really can't. You can play my deck, but I got it from you, so. I hate to say it, but I think the original Cats was far more powerful than the Cats part 2. Here's the thing. The original Cats deck list wasn't even working for me anymore. I think it's just the meta shift has happened, and I don't think the original the original Cats probably were more competitive at the time that it came out, right? But it's not anymore. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're having a different experience than me, but I played the original Cats deck the other day and I took so many beatings over and over again. And yeah, it just wasn't working. So that's why we actually switched it to mono white and did all the adjustments to it, because we just weren't winning any games. But I think ultimately my win rates were a lot higher with the original Cats deck, you know, a couple months ago when it was really good. Well, unfortunately, they do hit the sweep here, but I think we're still in this because we do have our one shot. They don't have haste. They don't have any haste. That's good. A lot of surveil action here. I added kin binding to my dollhouse decks. Yeah, it's really good. It's worth it, man. Anytime you can generate a token passively, kin binding is a way to go. I never really understood roping. I have unintentionally roped before because sometimes things happen. Yeah, of course. Wait, how did they just give everything haste? What just happened? Like, how did they just get haste? Is it this guy? I was gonna win next turn. Well, I don't know if I was gonna win, but I was definitely gonna attack through with a lot. Land you control, creatures you control. Wait, whenever land you control enters, creatures you control get 1/1 and gain vigilance and haste. Of course they do. Of course they do. But of course. Is this the rats video from earlier? Yes, it is. People wanted to see me play it today. We just got done with the auras deck. I think we went like 3 or 4-0. It's really nice. Blue has a new way of doing omniscience on turn 3. What? From the turtle set? Great. Any proliferating decks out there doing good? I don't know. I don't think proliferation is even really a thing in standard, that is, but this is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay. Hi, dude. I know I always say this, but I do like your videos. Say hello. Hey, what's up, Antonio? How's it going, man? Thank you for watching the videos, brother. I appreciate it. Man, I think we already lost this one. Opponent is setting up for an instant speed win con of, you know, getting this down, pumping it to the moon, and then flinging it at our face after they attack. This is not going to be good. I need instant speed removal or I can't deal with it. If I get a Get Lost or like an Authority of Consuls, we'll be fine. Those are the only 2 cards that will work here. Without them, good luck. It always really stinks to lose games where like you do have answers for the problem at hand, but you can't find them, you know? It's always a bummer. See, this thing is gonna absolutely go off so hard here. Yep. Yep. And then they hit us and then they fling it. If they don't fling it, they make it deal damage to itself based on its power or whatever. Oh, maybe not. We're still alive. Holy cow. Who knew? Who knew? All right, 2 cards left. Hopefully no creatures. Hopefully it's all pump spells or something. Opt is good. Opt is really good. Now, here's the other thing is our Elspeth can double up our tokens, and our tokens do have lifelink, so hopefully the lifelink can help us get back into this. Is that another back-to-back opt? Yeah. And a talent. Okay, I may have to just sweep the field here to keep a creature off the field. Them having a creature just in general is not okay, because we obviously see how they're working and how they're moving. They're trying to pump up these creatures with prowess. So we just gotta just eat up the board best we can. It is what it is. They may spend 4 here on the talent to bring something back, but that's okay. I don't love that. Taking damage when they already have 4 mana seems a little strange for an opponent with a lot of really cheap things. Nice. Are we dead? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're dead. We are definitely donezo. All right. Awesome channel, by the way. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Hit those likes. Appreciate you guys. Very kind. Hope you're having a good night. I am. I'm having a really good night, man. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Swayze's content is on Rivals. I appreciate that, man. You guys are too kind. Swayze, been enjoying your videos. I like how you can sometimes guess what the opponent is going to do and play before they do it. I've been learning a lot by watching you. Thanks. Hey, no worries, man. It just comes with playing the game so much. I mean, it's something you all can do if you played as much as me, I'm sure. It's just I play the game a lot. Pattern recognition, you know? Birds with changelings got any legs maybe? I was actually just about to look at birds today, but I'm like, I don't know if anyone's gonna want to see birds. I was looking at it today though, like a Momo birds deck. That'd be kind of fun. Because I was doing dragons and it wasn't working. The worm plus Lumra is neat. I feel like there's too many moving parts. You got to get lucky. All right, we're definitely up against auras, it seems, right? I mean, this is kind of throwing me for a bit of a loop, but it does seem like auras. Sheltered by ghosts maybe, or like a... No, they can't seam rip it. Corpse of the Lost. Okay, I will trade. I definitely will trade with one of these. Probably the skeleton. Gain some life. Day of Judgment, actually not too bad here, because this is about to get double strike, you know, so cleaning up the board seems okay. Can't really let them have that double strike. Stay healthy at 19 life. I really hate that the Corpse of the Lost just gets value out of the fact that the Weavers and stuff, and they just go to the graveyard naturally. It's really cool. The synergistic of that is really good, but man, it's hard to beat. It's really hard to play against. All right, Elspeth, come on down. Draw me a card, give me some protection here. So we know their next play is going to be a Corpse of the Lost, but what is it? Do they have a land, and like what's their next play after that? They got 2 additional mana to work with here. Could be like a Battlefront though too. Okay, or that. That's also pretty gross. Here comes the corpse. Would I be willing to just double block here on the Corpse of the Lost token? I mean, maybe. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move. Like, creating another fish token and triple blocking this the following turn seems better, but I should get some sort of... I was going to say removal spell, but no, I get another Elspeth. Even better. Even better. Oh, I should have played this land. I didn't think that's what I was going to top deck there. Whoops. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You too. Very tuned into the meta. Yeah, I'm pretty well versed in the meta at this point. Any chance the new green white deck in the future? New cells? Oh, Selesnya green white deck in the future. I mean, I love Selesnya. It's not that I'm not playing it because I don't want to. It's it just has to like show me something I have to see something that I want to play. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe. Possibly. Oh man. Alright, let's see if we can get another land that's a white source here. Of course not. They tap the wrong lands every time we do stuff like this. They could have tapped the Fountain Port there, leaving me the ability to play this, but now I can't. That's a bummer. I can't really complain. We're kind of cooking this game. This is definitely seems like it's going to be a win. I don't even want to triple block this or double block this because I already have an Elspeth, so we're going to wait on that. Okay, here we go. Game over. Game. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Let's not even do that. Let's not even do that. That would be silly. All right, next turn, we're about to hit the opponent for so much damage, it's not even funny. Of course, of course, of course. All right, well, you know what? I might have to triple block this time. Why not? Why not?
Watch for my return.
I still win. It's just I need them to attack, please. Please attack for my own fun and amusement and joy. Oh, come on. Surely you want to attack, pal. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I could just play this right now and win the game. Sure, that sounds fun. Or I can get my Elspeth back and try to win the game by killing them for over 1,000 or 2,000 damage. To me, that seems a little bit more fun, in my opinion. So, here we go. Do not ever do this. Do not try this at home. Take the win when you can get the win, guys. All right, we're going to wait one more turn. I'm trying to go for the firework display. You know what I'm saying? We're going for the fireworks display. The grand finale, if you will. Oh my god. Well, no, that'd be a bad idea. No! Ah, man. That would have been so fun. I am actually genuinely very curious to know how much damage that would have been. Because let's see. So we had the song, right? We hit it for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 8 tokens plus the, Elspeth. So 16 tokens. Elspeth hits another 2. So that's 18. Another 2 off of this, making 20. So we would have had 20 bodies hitting the field here. A lot of them which have haste. And all of them are going to be, 20 plus power. Oh, that would have been so fun. That would have been so much fun. Sorry, I get a little excited when we get to do fun things like that, but we didn't actually get to pull it off, unfortunately. Neil with the $5 in the super chat. Thank you so much, Neil. I appreciate that very much. The name is Swayze, but it used to be Hatrick. Good name. Him early and get burned like a matchstick. Okay, we're dropping lyrics again. Okay. I see you, Neil. Thank you for the 5, brother. Thank you for always being such a great supporter of the stream, too. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Any wacky tribal decks? I feel like tribal is good with changelings on Holy Annex. Yeah, absolutely. That's not bad at all. I think I've explored mostly all I can with the tribal decks. I'm working on the dragons right now, but it doesn't really work super well with the changelings, though. I mean, yeah, probably not super well with the Annex sort of combo. Growing out the beard ? No, just not intentionally. I'm probably gonna shave it tonight before bed. I've just been recording really late nights and getting up later than I should because of that, and I just been behind. I gotta get it shaven today. Like every time I'm gonna go take a shower every night, and I'm like, ugh, it's too late to shave my beard because I'm gonna wake people up. So I just been putting it off. But tonight my video's done. Stream's about to be over at 7:30. I can go shave it. So Trust me, I'm not a big fan of it growing too much. My wife really likes it, but like to an extent, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really. If it grew more full, then yeah, I'd be down, but it doesn't grow very full. All right, so we got a wistfulness. They're gonna blow up one of these. I'm guessing it's just gonna be the seam rip, right? They don't really get much value out of blowing up one of the consoles. Oh, they drew cards? Okay, that seems weird. Definitely would have taken out the seam rip, I think. Right? Am I crazy? Opponent didn't want to keep resisting the tokens. Yeah, that's fair. Tactical concede. Yeah, it's definitely fair that they conceded. I was being a jerk for sure. Definitely being a jerk. Brendan, thank you so much for the 23 months, brother. I appreciate that. So close, so scooped. 1 month for the red badge. Hey, let's go. You're so close, man. Thank you so much for the 23 months of support, brother. 2 years almost is wild. I can't even believe I've been doing this for 2 years. It really still doesn't, it doesn't register sometimes that it's been even like, what, 7 or 8 years now doing stuff like this? Crazy. How far we've come. That's a great find off the top. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, no. Oh, bounce off. That's fine. They got to recast it, you know, expending some mana. So I'll be pretty happy with that. I do need to draw a card, and I need to get some like card advantage going here. So a Caretaker's Talent or like an Innocence right now would be really good. Lads, can't stay tonight. I'm dropping in from I don't even know how to say that. Indonesia. We'll say Indonesia. Solo birthday present. This place is wild. If you know, you know. See you next week. Happy top decks, guys. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. You have a good rest of your night, and have fun on your trip, man. Have fun on your trip. Appreciate that, buddy. What are we doing here? Are we? Yeah, we're creating a fish token, right? It's a bummer. All right, so top of head, you got Kellen, Daring Traveler, the Fey Blood, Nurturing Pixie, Bitterballoon Bear. So there are some colors. I guess, yeah, Kellen does count as a fairy, I guess, if you pump it up, right? Time for the fish. Yeah, time for the fish, man. That's all I can do. We're getting kind of destroyed by our shuffler at the moment. It's cooking us. Is it smart only to run 60 cards when playing 4 Fractured Realms and 4 Unholy Annexes? Wait, what? How do you play 4 Fractured Realms and 4 Unholy Annexes? That's the part I'm confused about. All right, is that it? Yep, that looks like it's gonna be it. Fish token. Oh my goodness. Can we draw anything other than a land, maybe? I mean, I do like having land drops, but anything but a land here would be really appreciated. There we go. Now we're talking. That boy Ryan, thank you so much for the 199, brother. Appreciate that so much. I've been watching all the videos on the playlist. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love hearing that. That's so cool, man. Thank you for doing that. It means a lot to me, honestly. Like, I can't even believe it when people say they, you know, put on the playlist and watch, you know, multiple videos. It's crazy to me, man. Are you playing the same deck from the new video you posted? Because I'd rather watch it live then. Yeah, this is the same video. Yes. As 2 days. Yes. Soggy Cilantro, brother, with the 5 gifted memberships. Guys, you guys gotta chill out, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the 5 gifted. Please, guys, please show some love to Soggy Cilantro in the chat for the free memberships, man. Hooking it up for the stream. Heard you liked lands. Yeah, I definitely do, right? Yeah, this is the kin binding rat combo. That's right. Hey Swayze, I'm procrastinating the TCG ladder climb. Let me vicariously garner strength through you. Hey, no worries. Yeah. Oh my god, what happened to our caretaker's talent? Anyone see where my caretaker's talent went? Don't tell me wistfulness got it. Oh my god. Well, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my gosh, my dog won't stop barking, man. I may have to go get him. No, wait, what time is it? 6:30? Yeah, no, I gotta go get him. 1 second, guys. Oh man, I really hope I don't end up roping this opponent too hard. Let me just create the fish before I go, but my dog is literally just barking up a storm right now. Let me create the fish token so I can go. Come on. And it stinks too because he's right here by my window. So that means I gotta go around the house and go get him because he's not gonna respect me by calling his name. He never does. He has no respect for anybody in his house. He kind of runs the house. All right, you're back. I'm so sorry. Oh no, no blocks, no blocks. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, I made it. I made it. Ah, that dog is gonna give me a heart attack, man. Okay. Breathe. All right, what are we doing here? Kin binding is good. I mean, that would be leading us into our win con. I think that's actually the play. These Authority of Consuls have kept me alive long enough that I think we can pull this off here. Dude, I ran full speed. I need a second. I'm gonna pass out. Just kidding. I did run pretty fast though. Need a split up ASAP? Dude, split up would be so good right about now. It would be so good. Fish token gets bounced away. I think I need to create another fish token. I think I need to just block here. I think blocking is going to be the key because we win the game next turn if they overcommit with their attack, which we know they will. They're going to send everybody. Oh my goodness. Double Ashling triggers because of Roaming Throne is crazy. That's so much mana. The good news is though, I mean, anything they do play this turn is going to come in tapped and I'm going to gain more life. So ultimately, it's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. It's a lot of mana though. It's a lot of mana. Show me something. Vibrance. That deals damage, right? Yeah, 3 damage to any target. And it's going face. Okay. Oh, 6 damage. Why not? I guess we absorb 3 of it though with that. That's nice. Yep, you got it. And then it... Oh, they evoked it. Okay. They didn't keep it on the field. Weird. Why would you not keep that on the field and just pay the full cost? You got something even bigger that you're trying to play? Surprised the opponent wasn't spamming your go. I mean, they could have. They definitely could have. I wouldn't have been upset. They definitely would have deserved it. Another technically 3 damage, so we go to 10. We block 6. Maybe more, hopefully. I mean, okay, no, they're just gonna send a fireball to the 1/1. I think they're trying to open up the lane now to attack for lethal, of course. That's okay. We got another fish token, so we're still alive. I mean, I say that, but they could surprise me with something here. Come on. Let my fish be. 10, 11. Oh, we lost. Bounce off. Of course it's bounce off. We lost. Well, we were close. We were one turn away, guys. One turn away. We were one turn away. We were one, you know, what is it? Sweeper away. Like, so many things. I mean, let's be fair too, though. We got flooded out that game pretty hard. Flooded pretty hard. Yeah, that was a big boo. You would have had lethal, but then they bounced off. Yeah, exactly. Hope for no deceit. Oh, you mean I had lethal if I would have gone with the rats, you mean? Yeah, probably the turn before. Do you have a deck centered around Chandra? I don't, not right now, but I have played her before and I do love her as a card quite a bit. Watching the old videos is crazy to see the meta back in the day. I know, right? It's crazy. All right, let's do this again. Maybe one more game with this deck list and then we switch it up again. We'll see. Yeah, I know they went to the attack step right when I walked off, which was crazy. I forgot about the attack step. I thought creating the fish would give me the time, but I completely forgot that that means I had to declare my blockers. Well, we do have Day of Judgment against green. That always feels nice. But it comes down to whether or not I have to use the Get Lost before we even get to Day of Judgment, because we are going second. And they do move pretty quickly. It seems like a very standard landfall build, though. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's just take this out. I think we have to. Seam rip. Wow. Okay. Well, this is actually getting a lot better. Not too shabby, man. Left with just a little changeling guy. Nothing too scary. Hope they drop like a Hydra here or something. Something worth actually using my Day of Judgment on. But instead they just bring in the token to attack. A little bit of a bummer on that part because, again, not really worth my Day of Judgment, you know? They kept that on top? That doesn't seem like a very powerful top keep there, but I guess, sure. That doesn't stay out, does it? It goes back to being a land? Yeah, that's annoying. That is annoying. I think I can go with this for this turn because, again, I'm not too concerned about this, and they... Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. Let's just get the Windcrag Siege down. Play the land that's tapped and say go. What's your favorite Planeswalker right now? Favorite Planeswalker right this moment? I would say Elspeth, but just because it's so new, Ajani has been really exciting for me to play. I really like playing that card. It gives me joy. Oh, now it stays out there as a land. Love that. Ultimately, though, Elspeth is a much better Planeswalker, and it's really good, but I do think that Ajani is a little bit more fun right now. Another Explorer. Alright, it's Elspeth time. Nothing with Trample, which is good news for us. Gonna just not attack here, just play defense. Protect the Elspeth at all cost. I may just create all these rats right now and just give them all flying, and we could probably win the game that way. Escape tunnel, sacrifice. Okay, they're just getting a land. I know the escape tunnel lets things get through without, you know, being blocked, but they go a different route, which is good for us because it would have worked pretty well against our 1/1 tokens. There's probably a way, honestly, they could have maybe hit us. No, probably not lethal, but would have been bad. If I can top deck a sweeper, I'd prefer that over having to play the song, but I think the song, you know, it can do some serious damage here. So hold on, let me just do some math right now. 2, 4, 5. So if I do the song for 5, that's 10 attackers, and I give them all 1/1 counters. Yeah, we're good. We win the game. Yeah, we have lethal here. All right, GG's, my friend. GG's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just double checking. Double checking that it's all 5. Checks out. It all checks out. And that'll do it. Let's go. I learned recently Chandra was the most, or has the most Planeswalker cards of all time. Kind of cool. Does it really? I mean, that makes sense. I've seen, yeah, that makes sense from my time of playing these last couple of years. Yeah, Chandra has had a lot of reprints for sure. All right, let's go play. Which deck do I want to play, actually? There's a couple of options here. What was my land destruction deck again? I forget how this one goes. Oh yeah, we reanimate that. No, that's a little bit more glass cannon than I like. I mean, this, and this are probably our best decks right now. I kind of was having a lot of fun with auras just because we were winning so much. I wanna see how far we can push auras tonight because we were kind of unstoppable. We were like 3-0, and last time I played this, we think we went undefeated in the video too. So I'm gonna push the auras here. Play cats? Maybe. I mean, we could play cats too. That's not too bad. I get asked to play cats literally every live stream. It's so funny. I get it though. Cats are fun, man. Pure Chandra decks are interesting. Do people do that in Commander? Just play like a certain Planeswalker and just make it like a Planeswalker tribal deck? That'd be kind of funny. All right. Oh, a Momo kicked things off here. That's not good. Momo can highly discount things pretty quickly, especially angels. I'm guessing that's what this is, angels. I do have the bearer though, which can create chump blockers, but for how long is the question, you know? Is there a colorless build you like? I've been trying to put together a colorless deck for a little while now, and it's been tough, man. Like pure colorless is really, really tough. There are options though. There's things, you know, you can splash in white or black to like add sweepers, but pure colorless is a little tough. You should have a doubling season, a Johnny deck, or something crazy that you can go for that crazy alt. Yeah, the alt is kind of nuts, isn't it? The Ajani alt. I haven't hit the Ajani alt. That might be something we might want to try. I'd be down to look into it. We have a couple of more videos, so we need to do what? One for Friday, and then we need to do a video for the following 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, and then the early access is that Wednesday. So yeah, 3 more videos. I mean, I could look into some more Johnny stuff with the doubling season, maybe. I think we lose this one, guys. I think the opponent is way too fast here. Personify is pretty nutty. With the Shepherd, it's pretty ridiculous. See, our mono, or not our mono, our Boros deck that we just got done playing would have been a really good matchup for this one, but I mean, we do really need like a Sheltered by Ghosts, so I kind of need a gamble here. Gamble, gamble. All right, I mean, it does give me more bodies to chump block with, I guess. Not exactly how I wanted that to go. Keep in mind these fairies do hurt us too, so that's a yikes. They also have 2 angels that are gonna get into my hand and make things more expensive. We should probably start deciding on what that is now. I'm thinking we go with the land, obviously, but then maybe Skitter's Blessing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the Skitter's Blessing a little bit cheaper because I'll probably go with the vendor next turn. I don't know. This is really tough. Yikes. Okay. That's not good. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy smokes, man. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess. We're getting ran over right now. Absolutely ran over. That'll do it. That'll do it. Sweet, I hope to see it. Yeah, that'd be fun, man. I'm always down to play some doubling season stuff. Doubling season shenanigans are always a blast. And a Johnny's alt I've never really tried because I'm like, you kind of got to build around the permanents that it pulls out of the deck too. So I'd be willing to give it a shot. Omniscience using aquatic subtlety punishment, and they just waste your time. Just waste it again. Omniscience, yeah, it'll do that. It'll do that, man. A lot of what you do depends on card currently in rotation and the meta. Of course, yeah, of course. Like you can build a deck today and then tomorrow it's, you know, it's trash if like there's some sort of like a championship that just happened and the meta shifts. Like literally it can change tomorrow. Okay. Another idea for a meme deck, Johnny Bravo. Okay. I love enchantment room builds. They can really fill your board with powerful creature cards. Still waiting for the Meek Mill deck. I don't know if we're gonna get the Meek deck. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but the Hex. Okay. Looks like we're flashing in the bearer here. Another potential loss here. It looks like this matchup is not built for us. Gonna be a lot of removal, a lot of counters. I've been watching the extravagant replications decks, and they go hard. Well, guess what tomorrow's video is? It's another replication build. We got another one for you on the way, man. On the way. All right, Spyglass Siren. Got a Demir mid-range package here. Hopefully this can land this time. Dude, this card is so crazy. Oh, it's Spell Snare. Yeah, Spell Snare. This card is nuts, man. Mana value of exactly 2. Like, what are the... Gosh, that's such a crazy pull. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I have options, but my guess is the opponent definitely has a removal spell ready to go if I try to target the bearer with something. So I think I'm gonna go with the Blessing here. Blessing time. Oh, I see, okay. Sure, that's fine. Fine by me. I can block in the air now against the Siren. Hey, Christian, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight, by the way. Really appreciate it. Let's play cats for the win, man. You guys love those cats. Maybe. You guys and your cats. I can't get away from them. There's cats everywhere. There's cats in the walls. Ashiok instant mill with doubling season. Ooh. You'd have to have a lot of cards in exile though already, wouldn't you? Man, I'm just so afraid to commit any sort of spell here to my creatures because of potential removal, you know? Like if I were to commit like ethereal armor to one of my creatures, they can hit me with a removal spell, you know? Like, what a nightmare. I think we do this though. Hopefully they use a removal spell and I can go ahead and do the Sheltered by Ghosts. So hopefully we see like a Hex here or like anything that can use up that black source essentially. I need them to commit here. Commit, man. Please commit. Ay. You know what? Do I do it? I mean, ethereal armor is pretty good. Sure, pal. All right, GG's good. I was really worried that if I could have declined that, right? I could have declined it and then use Sheltered by Ghosts, but I think that was a fine card to resolve. All right, you guys want the cats? We'll play some cats. Watched a deck earlier today and it hit my itch for mono white tokens. Let's go, dude. I love that. Yeah, it's basically just mono white tokens. It's just got a splash of red, you know? I can bind it. Yeah, this one I want to run. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Cats. I had to take a look at it again to make sure I knew which one it was because I've been playing so many different versions of cats recently, trying to put something together. Landfall builds are starting to make me cry every time I see it. I usually just scoop it up. I get it. I know a lot of people really hate the Badger Mole Cub and stuff, so I get it, but... Alright. Oh, I forgot. I really do think the 2 copies of this Lynx need to be taken out, but I had an idea in mind on what I wanted, and I can't remember what my idea was, but I wanted to take this Lynx out for something else. It doesn't matter though. This curve right now with the Lynx is making me want to keep it in the deck because when you curve into the Arrow, it's so good. Hopefully this isn't some sort of control deck though. Cats. A flanker probably? Flanker. Oh my gosh. You guys see what we're up against right now? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so frustrating, man. Bringer of the Last Gift being able to just sweep the field is so toxic, man. It's so toxic. All right, let's do it. I remember a day. I remember very specifically a very, very particular day where I posted a video on Bringer of the Last Gift because I was so excited when that card came out and nobody believed in it. They thought that card was trash, and I understand why. And I played it in a video and I was super proud of it because I was, you know, I did it in such a fair way where I ramped into it with and playing it for the 8 mana that it costs. And I just remember being so excited for that video and being so proud of it. And now everybody is playing the card, of course, but also is cheating it in with Cavero for 4. And it's just man, I miss those days so bad where I could just ramp into it for 8 and it was still pretty decent deck, you know? You're not getting away with that these days. Not a shot. Not a shot. Dredger's Insights. 2 Terror of the Peaks have entered the yard, but no Bringer of the Last Gift, it appears, so we should be good. Smash them. I guess I should have crewed up. My bad. I should have definitely saddled up. I got a little excited because I'm just trying to end this game quickly. No Bringer of the Last Gift means they can't reanimate yet. Let's go. We love that. We love that. We got a little bit lucky here because there's definitely potential for turn 4, turn 5 shenanigans, and now it's turning into turn 6. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Don't love the particular mana tapping here. It's almost as if they think they have a shot here. Is it Awaken? It's Awaken, right? Yeah, it's going to be an Awaken here. Yeah. And they're going to take out the Regal and they think that they're safe because they can depump the field. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Take that out, then get back the other Awaken, do it again. And they think that they're safe because, again, they depump the field. But unfortunately for them, I have another one here. But that's still not enough, is it? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, no. We probably lose here. That's crazy. That was a really good Awaken. I thought we were going to win the game because I thought for sure we'd keep at least the Lynx, but nope. Bummer. Do we survive the one shot from all the Terror of the Peaks is the question, right? It's I don't know. Well, they didn't. Okay, I was going to say they didn't hit it there, but they just hit it. Okay, well, Cavero in hand wins them the game. Dredger's Insight. Hold. Hold. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Okay. How much damage is this, though? That's the question. That's a lot of damage, right? 3 Terror of the Peaks? Oh, yeah, because they copied it with Cavero. Oh, they're targeting my cats. That makes sense, I guess. I'm pretty sure they have enough here. I mean, we do have 42 life, but I'm very certain that they have it here. Fun. That's too much. Is it? Bringer of the snoring. Yeah, right. Bringer of the last ick. Oh man, it's such a so annoying. I just don't know why we gotta get this matchup against cats though, man. It's like, oh, you got a deck list that builds a really wide board state. Let me give you the turn 4 sweeper of nightmares. See, that's how you know I'm bad at math. I was like, maybe we make it out of this. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not even coming close to making it out of that. Dude, we had such a good start, too. Such a good start. Say less. I love different token decks to fund different token decks. Oh yeah, the flanker. Sorry, I was like, somebody mentioned something earlier. The flanker, yeah. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good point to fall back on the flanker. Like I said, we're tired of that matchup, so the flanker it is. Flanks for the memories. Yeah, exactly. Dude, if we hit a flanker against somebody like that on that turn, oh my goodness, would that be so satisfying? I know that build is just way too strong, but why don't you like to build, or why don't you like building it? I just don't like playing decks like that. It's just too cheesy for me, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's not, I don't know. It's not hard to play, I guess. Not that my decks are always hard to play, but there's nuance to them. No, there's setup. There's there's exciting things it can do. And sure, bringing back the Bringer of the Last Gift on turn 4 is like, you see it a couple times and it's like, oh my god, it's crazy, and it is. But there's a point where it gets a little old. A little bit old. Well, I have an answer to bounce this back, but man, it has Ward 2 built in, so yay. It has Ward 4 built in, yay. This game's probably already over. This one is over. I do have the Regal Caracal next turn, which is sweet, but Airbend Ascension. Oh my gosh, dude. Are we so serious right now? Do you want to talk about other cards that I hate? This guy, this one right here, this creature. I hate this creature with so much of a passion. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. Like, built in Ward 2, meaning we can't even touch this thing until turn 4. We can't even touch it. And then they pump it with like 2 other ward effects. Like, what are we even doing here? That match is so winnable too. Like, don't we have Seam Rip in this deck? That matchup is so winnable, but that curve was crippling. That was the craziest curve ever. Do we? Yeah, we have 4 Seam Rips. 4 Seam Rips, 4 Shelter by Ghost. Whoever gets their Seam Rips and Shelters in that match is gonna win it every time. And they found theirs. We did not. Sometimes we just get so unlucky. That was crazy. Oh man, Ward 2 built into a card shouldn't be a thing until it costs at least 4 mana to get down. Like a 2 mana creature with Ward 2. What do you think people are gonna do with that? They're gonna pump the thing to the moon. It's protected. It's protected till turn 4 minimum. Oh man, yeah. The Graveyard Hate is good against the lessons as well. Yeah, you're correct. That is that's not a bad thing. The flanker's not bad to have at all. I think it's going to be a really good fix for a lot of the matchup problems we're having. Okay. I'm hoping this is Reanimator for the first time ever. I'm really hoping it is. And it's not Dimir Control. We'll see. Okay, well, there goes the flanker. I really hope this is not Reanimator. It's Doomsday Excruciator, it feels like, right? Seems like it. Well, we're on the run of a century. By the run of a century, I mean the worst run ever. Let's just scry. Don't need that. I do need lands because I do have a couple of 5-drops in the hand here, so let's see what we can do with that. It does seem like maybe they missed a land drop. I hope. We'll see. It's called Is It Lessons because as soon as you see the red-blue land drop, first that's what you say, and then what a sigh. All right, we're swinging in. We're playing this. And we're going to go search for our final land drop we need for the kin binding. Perfect. Kin binding, and then we play the card drawing effect, which we can bounce a bunch of times. Love that for us. Bitter a triumph. No land? No, they play their land on the end of the turn, which is really frustrating. Okay, kin binding, let's go. Let's go. Let's win this game. Let's win this game. Hernan, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. We know the opponent's probably going to drop the Excruciator next turn. And then they're going to attack with the Reef to win. So we've got essentially 2 turns to, you know, close this out, which pretty difficult to do. You know what? Let's do this. Put as much pressure on them as possible here. Bang! Let's go. Let's go. We get a card, and it's a Shelter by Ghost. I mean, I guess that's a good card because, you know, they're playing the Excruciator, right? So it's like we get to steal it, getting it out of the way for my next attack. That's fine. If they want to go with the sweep, that's fine too. This is not good. Fish token. End the turn. Not blinking anything here. They've taken all of my blinking tools. Literally all these guys are golden tools to blink, but... Alright, you can have it. You can have it. I guess you got a Deadly Cover-Up. Or another Misery, maybe. Deadly Cover-Up it is. Okay. So they clear the board. I think we obviously want to draw a card then off of this. Another Fountain Port is crazy. All right, whatever. What are they taking? Arrow. They always take the Arrow. Like, honestly, Regal does more for the game for me personally than the Arrow does. I always find it funny that they stress that card a little bit more. All right, fish time. And I guess I should have probably waited on that fish to do it on their turn. Oh well. Oh well, this might force them to playing another like Deadly Cover-Up or something. I have another fish I can create on the back end. We'll see what happens. I really wonder when they're going to drop that Excruciator though. You know they have it in hand. They definitely do. There's not in a graveyard either, so they can't Cavero it. But they could Cavero and become a Deceit and bounce one of my tokens or even my Kin Binding. That'd be pretty tragic. Like this. Just like this. Kin Binding's probably gone here, guys. Yep, Kin Binding's gone. I hate Deceit. It's becoming one of my least favorite cards as well. It's up there now. It's definitely up there now. Shelter by Ghost, double up. Wait, actually, what if I do this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I mean, it's still pretty good, I guess. Even if they get their deceit back through some sort of sweeping effect, it doesn't trigger its entering the battlefield triggers, so that's good. But I don't have a finishing piece because I can't activate a fish token on end step here. It's another deadly cover-up, which means I'm losing my Regal. I literally have to get this done with my creature lands, which is so hard, man. Oh, man. These matchups are just so silly. Oh, they took the kin binding? That's weird. Search your library for a card, put it on top. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, spicy for sure. Oh, definitely spicy. All right, we're gonna let them do the deceit thing. Let them attack us, whatever, who cares? They have to expend at least 6 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 2 mana left over. There goes all of our decks. Okay. That it? Did I win the game? I think there's a... I don't know if I won the game, but I definitely have a chance to win the game, right? Like, it's going to be close. No, I don't have enough, do I? Well, hold on. I got the 1/1 counters. I might have won the game. I might have won the game. This comes in, we scry. Right? I mean, sure. Scry away. Don't need either one of those. But I'm fairly certain if I just shelter here... Ooh, spicy. But if I shelter here and just give a 1/1 counter... No, that's not enough. Oh, that's not enough. This gives 2/2 first strike and trample. Okay, that is enough, right? Yeah, that is enough. Holy cow, we got lucky. Okay, that is enough. GG's. All right. Did they know we had the Sheltered by Ghost in hand? I don't even know if they seen that card. That seemed like an early scoop. I don't know if they knew we had it or not. I think they might have. Oh my gosh, that was so close. In my head, so where I was kind of like screwing up there and figuring out is I was trying to decide, like I was thinking that I could create a fish token on the back end and drop the flanker when all I could really do is drop the flanker. So I was miscalculating in my head on how many attackers I was gonna have. That was a scary one, man. That was a scary one. Dude, these matchups are horrible for cats, though. I miss slower playable Magic. Yeah, I know. That's, you know, wish we can go back in time a little bit for that, too. But, I mean, there's always been eras, though, of Magic where it's been really crazy. You know, like, there's obviously been cards that are, you know, so powerful that we can't even play today, which means that there's ebbs and flows. There's always going to be powerful metas, and there's also going to be weak ones, you know? Are you running Avatar's Wrath with this? I'm not, no. Good against the Aura decks, or if you can get behind. Exactly, yeah. The Aura decks are really good against us, but we're also really good against them, depending on who gets their exiling effects. Yeah, that was really good timing. They did from the Deadly Cover-Ups. When does the new cards come out again? So the early access event is next Wednesday. And we will get full access to the cards the following Tuesday. So that's on the 2nd. March 2nd is when you guys get them. And February 25th is when we get to play with them. All right, we get to go first. It's not a great hand, but you know what? I've got some fun stuff, and I've got the Seam Rips. Let's make it happen. Eldrazi was broken. Yeah, there was a lot of broken sets that, you know, there was a lot of formats that were really ridiculous back in the day, you know? So you gotta hold out hope that maybe we're just going through like a little phase of powerful Magic right now. Maybe the power level will start coming down a little bit. The problem is when it gets really powerful is that when the power level starts to come back down with these new set releases, then they're obviously the cards aren't as playable as, you know, previous sets, and it can make some of the new sets releasing a little bit less hype. All right, we're gonna take the elf. And we'll play the Helpful Hunter. As much as I want to play it after the Roaming Throne, it's still something I think I have to get down now, get rolling. But we draw land. Good old land. Swayze, what's up with the Meek Mill deck? Dude, I've been asked to do the Meek Mill thing so much tonight. I mean, I don't think it's that good of a card. The Meek card is not very good. I've tried it. I really have. It just seems super hard to make playable and consistent. So I don't know if we're going to be doing it at all. So I do apologize. I think the card's fantastic and I think it's exciting and it's definitely right up my alley, but I don't think it's going to make the cut for me. What's rule 0? Oh yeah, I actually don't even know what rule 0 is either. I don't play enough Commander to know those types of things, unfortunately. I would like to. Deep Cavern Bat. Well, there goes my Sheltered by Ghosts. This game should be very winnable. I just have to find like, you know, 1 or 2 decent cats that do some stuff for us, or even like Airbend Ascension. Airbend Ascension bounce my Hunter would be great. That actually would be super good. Oh man. Pantry can draw cards, right? Remove a supply counter from this enchantment to draw a card for 2 mana. To me, I mean, I get that this is only 1 mana, but this card right here doesn't seem like nearly the best possible drawing effect for green. Are we so for real with that top deck? That's crazy. I can't block in the air, but I mean, I guess I can block these guys. But I'm winning the game as far as pressure goes. Maybe they make a block. You never know. Man, just when I think I'm going to actually have a really good game, and then we get flooded out. Rule 0 is opening the discussion to make sure everyone is on the same power level, essentially. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Swayze, what's rule 1 in Rocket League? Oh, that's an easy one. I know that one. Rule 1 in Rocket League is if your cars collide and you guys come to a halt, you stay there and you honor that and you allow the 1v1 to happen. Brother, are we so serious right now? Ugh. I'm having a good time. You guys having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Bingo. Yeah, my son got put in a rule 1 during a game and he's like, "You got this, Dad," in 1v1, and I choked it and it made me really sad. Just call you Calrissian. This is when I quit and go to a different game. All right, you guys want to watch Rocket League? Dude, I'm telling you, like, it's crazy. The one game we won so far with the Cats deck is the one we should not have any business beating, which is the Excruciator deck. And the games we've lost, like that last one and the Auras one, like, we should win those games. We should win those ones, man. And now we're up against Selesnya. I'm sorry, not Selesnya. Simulacrum Synthesizer. Goodness gracious, it's been a long day. Cat Attack? Cat Attack. Yeah, I don't know if I like this matchup. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hey, it's Kona. I thought so too. I got a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was Kona. Got a little sad, but it's not Kona at least. At least it's not that, right? Cats, let's go. I could go kin binding here and just try to apply super heavy pressure. Another braided net. I mean, I'm fine with the braided nets. They're moving very slow. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the kin binding. Just because they're going very slow, that means I can kind of set up more, so I like it. I like it. They can't tap me down because I've got Ward 2. I got Ward 2 built in, guys, but guess what? It's a 4-drop. That's called being fair. It's not a 2-drop. It's not a silly little 2-drop. If you know, you know. Still no synthesizer. Still no... Okay. This is so weird. I thought for sure we'd be seeing something right now, but nothing. Okay, nothing like 2 additional lands there. Love that for us. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm thinking about seam ripping something, but I think seam ripping either one of these is actually not very good. Because if they blow up my enchantment with some sort of wow, if they blow up my enchantment with like a snare or something, they're gonna get a lot of value out of that. Both of these can go. I'm looking for cats, man. I'm looking for Erebos. I'm looking for Regals. Anything that's a cat. Yeah, not even a repurposing bay, huh? That's kind of crazy. I mean, they could have tapped that down. I don't know why they didn't. All right, let's draw 2 more cards. I love Roaming Throne with the Helpful Hunter and the Airbend Ascension. These three card combos, it's just so good. Like drawing 2 cards additional a turn is so nice. Not that it matters, but we've been drawing nothing but lands. It always makes me giggle how much you hate Kona. I don't hate Kona. I hate Omniscience. I actually think some people playing Kona with like dinosaurs and stuff is pretty cool. I hate Omniscience with a passion. With an absolute passion. All right, here we go. Let's try to clear out the lane here for the attack. The opponent taps down the flanker, I'm sure. Is there any way to end the game here? I don't think so. Go ahead. Oh, I forgot about the kin binding trigger. That might have been all we needed. No. Oh, I could have won the game. Oh, I still can. I still can. Hold on. Can I? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're 1 mana short. No, I could have won the game. I forgot about kin binding. Oh my gosh. All I had to do was shelter by ghost on this and then bring this in, and it had lethal. Gosh darn it. All right. Whatever. Another kin binding. Erebo is definitely staying. Man, you had it. You lost it. You deserve to lose. That's my bad. All right, we're gonna do a little scrying again, I think, is the move. If we end up losing this somehow, I'm gonna be really, really sad. Both of these are really good. I think we start with the Hunter because it draws me the Erebo, and then we can go from there. Yeah, I don't love that I missed lethal there. Something tells me I'm gonna pay the ultimate price for that. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. The price has been paid in blood. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I know, guys. I know. I missed lethal. I missed it a couple of ways. My bad. My bad. I know. It happens, man. It happens. If I sheltered the cage, I get back a helpful hunter. That's like not even the greatest thing ever. If I sheltered anything, well, now it would be the consoles, but oh man, I'm doing this so they don't gain as I'm trying to avoid them gaining as much life as possible here. I know that playing the Arobo first with the hunter following it, we get another cat, but I'm trying to avoid getting a lot of cats right now so I can take their authority consoles first so they don't gain a lot of life. Oh man. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't want to seam rip that because if I seam rip that and they draw a card, it could be the one card they're needing. All right, here we go. We're blinking. Would love to blink the Helpful Hunter, but I had to do what I had to do. So let's just get the field covered here. Deadly cover up. Okay, I mean, it's not a deadly cover up. Deadly cover up. I'm sorry, Day of Judgment, not deadly cover up. Same thing. Day of Judgment, right? Same thing. Wait a minute. I think we got it. Think we got it. I think we got it. There we go. All right, it took a little while to get there, but we got there. We got there, we got there, we got there. The consoles, yeah, the consoles was a little bit tough. Arabo first, I swear, Swayze. Oh my God. No, I think getting the consoles off the field was a much smarter play than going Arabo first. I will take the criticism on the first play. I admit that I missed lethal because I forgot about kin binding pumping my creatures. I didn't think about that as a lethal tactic. But that second time around, getting the consoles off the field first, I think was a lot more advantageous than going for Arabo first. Because I would have let them gain like 5 or 6 life, and that could have changed the entire game again. Why do you not just seam rip the authority? I mean, I could have, but I'd rather get both my cats down, and I didn't have enough mana to do it. So I think, right? I think I had just enough mana to get them both down. You live and you learn. Even better, you won and you learned. Exactly. There we go. Finally. Someone not busting my chops here. Can a guy make a mistake around here? Hey, listen, I'm a bad player, and I know I'm a bad player. I honestly don't know why anybody would take advice from me, so, or watch my videos. But you know what? Yeah, if you guys think I'm not gonna make mistakes, you're in the wrong place. I was trying to think of a nice way to say it. All right, Grand. That's tough. I took their talent, which I thought would be enough, but Grand's gonna be pretty annoying too. That's nice. That's really nice because I got to get the Grand off the field. Let's go with the core, I think, so we can ramp into like a Regal, or even if I want to maybe like go with a Hunter and then Sheltered by Ghosts. I'm glad we have the Flanker though. We were just talking about is it lessons and how it's really good against it. Oh man, the Monument plus Grand. That's fun. What a nice surprise. Okay. 3 life. Okay, I'm glad they chose the 3 life, honestly. I didn't want him getting another card, and I didn't want him getting a treasure. Those are actually a lot more annoying than what they did there. I'm thinking we go with... Here's the deal. I have to shelter something here. I have to. And I think it's got to be Grand. The Monument does nothing without discarding cards, and they have cards obviously that can discard cards, but they don't have any on the field. If I take the Monument, their Grand still keeps, well, I guess Grand can't really attack into a board of cats, can they? I mean, they can for at least one more turn. I don't know, man. Either way, I think it's got to be the Helpful Hunter. I got to save this for future plays when I exile their graveyard once they get this above 3. And Regal Caracal takes up all my mana, so I won't be able to Sheltered. So I'm going Sheltered, and I'm going to take the Monument. Final answer. I think taking Grand would be really good, but I think taking the Monument has to be my final answer. Now, here's the deal. The opponent's just going to hit me with a Firebending Student or lesson, and it doesn't matter what I just did. It never really did matter. So I don't know why we're even going through all these steps, but we're doing it. Okay, Monument number 2. I can live with that. I can live with that. Are we doing 3 life? Yes, dude, I love that they're doing 3 life. I'm gonna gain that all back, so I don't care. Wow, we got out of that one. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Now the Grand can't attack. Beautiful. I mean, they can. If you want to draw a card or deal 3 life again, go for it, but you're gonna lose your Grand. Artist Talent, no! Oh, it's a bummer. I mean, they can't pump it up to make the discount happen, which is good. But still, Firebending Lesson is on the table, and so is Bounce. Or no, what is it? Boomerang Basics? Your misplays make you the most relatable streamer out there. Others would have just not showed that game. Yeah, I mean, if I try to edit out all my misplays, it'd be a long night for me, man. It'd be a long night. Monument incoming, Snooze Fest. I call this deck yes. Yes, it is. Oh, they bounce back their own Grand. That's pretty unique. That's a pretty unique play to draw an extra card and also trigger the talent. And are they finally going to cave and draw? They just keep dealing damage. I think their idea of dealing damage here is not very wise, especially because I've now got the Regal Caracal down, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm just going to keep pumping my cats up here. That seems pretty good. And if they spend mana here to make things cheaper with the talent, then I win the game, right? Grand back down. That only does 2, my friend. Are they unaware of the fact that it only does 2 damage or what? Am I missing something? Creates a treasure token, okay. But I have ward 2, so whatever you have extra. Oh, I guess they get the tax reduction from their spell, but it still costs 1. Okay. Okay. Cats for the win, man. Cats for the win. All right, guys. Oh, man. We are at the... Oh, yeah. Iroh's talent would have been horrible. Is it talent? Yeah, Iroh would have been terrible there. I love watching people with these net decks and that they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, they're in Mythic, pretty high Mythic, so I'm sure they know what they're doing. They just don't know what I'm doing. I think that's the problem, is I think a lot of people don't realize, like, they don't really take in the fact that my cats were probably going to be gaining me that much life. I think by towards the end of it, they should have known, but they just kept pressing on, which was weird. Anyways, guys, that is it for me today. It is 7:30. I did go 30 minutes longer because we were a little late today. Not 30 minutes longer. I guess I just kind of evened out what we lost. The fear of cats caused a mistake. Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. Tomorrow, I do want to stream tomorrow on Friday. I do. I really, really do. I don't want to make any promises ever with that kind of stuff. It all depends on who's taking the kids to school tomorrow, what my wife's got going on for work, and what I got going on. So I do want to stream tomorrow on Friday, though, so be on the lookout in the mornings for those streams. I really want to make a serious push, like a real serious push to, like, you know, triple digits and stuff like that. Maybe double digits, who knows? But we're gonna be trying to do that, hopefully, like I said, tomorrow. I really, really hope I can make it. But thank you for watching tonight. I do appreciate it. Again, thank you to everybody with the you know, the subs and the you know, memberships and stuff like that, and the gifted memberships. It really does mean a whole lot to me. Quite literally, I just genuinely can't even believe I stream to this many people, much less get the support that I do. So thank you for showing me constant love here in the chat. I appreciate it. And I'll try to work on my misplays. I really will. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you on tomorrow's stream. I say that so loosely. I get so scared saying that. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And if not, you'll see me tomorrow with a new video, which is going to be fire because it's already recorded and it's a good one. It's a fun one. I wouldn't say it's the most competitive deck ever, but it is a really fun deck, and we were able to get some really good content out of it. So we'll see you tomorrow either way. And thanks again for watching. Thanks for the love, and we'll see you on the next one. Twitch, please, Swayze. Yes, I'll work on Twitch. I promise. Jeez.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. He got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When do you upload, man? Man, all of the time.